Hare Krishna dear friends, this is a continuation of my previous video, 4 Wheels of Life. If you haven't watched it, please click on the link given below. So this is part 2, Steering Wheel of Life. They say irritability is a symptom of a life out of balance. Stability is a symptom of balanced life. To have stability in our life, we have to have spiritual life as a steering wheel. It should not be the spare wheel that we pull out only when one of the tire is flat, but for always. In the first chapter of Gita, Arjun doing all alone, it was a race, but Krishna joined, then it turned into the grace. But when Krishna joined, it turned into the grace. One day, on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, something was seriously gone wrong. None of the Arjuna's brothers could respond to his queries. Once, when he came inside the camp, ladies were crying bitterly, beating their chest. Abhimanyu was dead. Arjuna's the only son, who was just 16 years old, had died after fighting a fearless war with 5 to 6 Maharathis at the same time. Can you just imagine what Arjuna must have gone through? Can we have sympathy? No, we can't have sympathy, not even empathy. When Arjuna saw his dead son Abhimanyu, he was so heartbroken. Arjuna had heard the Gita, okay, that we are not this body, we are spirit soul. He knew that soul can never be destroyed, all philosophy. But we are humans. Human relationships, human emotions are real. Even before he heard Gita, there were emotions. He had the time with him, a fatherly relationship with him, deep bonding. Arjuna wept. But next day he went for the fight because he never left his steering wheel, his spiritual life. That's what kept him going. He didn't give up. But we give up easily because we have spiritual life as a spare wheel, not the steering wheel. We become the victim of anxiety, depression. We remain there. Pressure only comes to those who take it. The only way to handle is to have a rock solid spiritual foundation. Unless and until you give quality time to God, Krishna, how can you expect quality life? Because everything else is around you, do not promise you anything but quality pressure, right? So always remember, when you run alone, it's called race. But when you run with God, it's called grace. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.